Test. Test. Ooh. Cool beans. Okay. Couple things. Look at this chart on the left. Little confusing. Okay, so important are the blue lines and the range we're in. And the yellow lines are iron condor positioning from yesterday that held us down right there. And the bottom's down here. So we are opening up right near yesterday's close. Came off these sellers. Moved to the buyers. Now we're coming off the buyers. So where are the sellers? Well, I don't think these are the sellers because they didn't accomplish anything. But we could, I think we get held in this area until news release, which comes at, that's pretty soon, 9 o'clock, I think. And then the market might make a decision. If we go up, I would probably short off the 6,100 level we've been talking about. And if we go down, I might just follow it down. Well, at least to the bottom of the range here. Kind of the expected market range for today, though, so we'll see what happens. Yesterday was interesting. We were looking for a short. We were looking up here. We took a couple stabs in this area on the stream. Ended the stream about here. I said we would, if we started breaking down, we would look to sell supply. So after the stream ended, we started breaking down. I took this supply here, got stopped out. And then at the end of the day, this happened. We just barely made a higher high into our supply. And then after we closed at the end of the day, we did this move down. And that broke structure to the left here. So that was my next imbalance clue. And once this down move formed and we opened up overnight, we had this zone we were looking at and this zone we were looking at. When we came up here and started failing down, it wasn't until I shorted off this zone here, off the retest, and then we got out 20 points right at the bottom there. I was kind of lucky. I was just sleeping. And then the rest of that was break even. So a little trade. It covered yesterday's losses, which was nice. I was looking to get through this demand here to go to the lower part of our range. But we never did. So if we keep holding up here, so what can we potentially see on the hourly? Well, we went up, made a high, made a higher low. This made a higher high by like 2 ticks. Right now, we're coming off demand, created demand, and are going up. So a higher high would make sense. 6,100. See what the average move is. Like that. And brings us a little higher, but yeah, around that 6,100 area. Let's see what this looks like. 6080s, 6,100. This is my iron condor that I drew, but I'm going to get rid of it because it looks messy. So doing something like that would make sense currently. It really depends on news, though. I think the market's going to hold a range, wait for news here coming up soon, and then decide a direction. So if we go up, I'd probably look for 6,100. I mean, we could hold here, but making a new high would continue our uptrend, so it would make sense to extend a little further. If we get news that the market doesn't like, well, finding short entry, waiting for supply on the smaller time frame, and bringing it down to perhaps the low of our range here would be a good idea. This demand I expected to go through and trade through, but we found buyers there. I think those are the likely scenarios for today. Fortunately, we got our entry here overnight, and we got our exit right there, and then the rest of our position break even. I was hoping for like some follow through lower. I really thought we could have gone lower into our range, but it held us up here, so I think since nothing really happened with tariffs and stuff, that the market will just continue what it was doing, being bullish. I think that makes sense. But it depends on the news. We'll see how the market reads into it. Services PMI expected to be strong. Google down on earnings. Our 5-minute uptrend. We're right around open. It doesn't give us any clues. We'll probably, if we're slightly above, we'll come down and fill the gap. Or if we're slightly below, we'll go up and fill the gap. A few points, it looks like. YouTube watch time reached record highs, remaining the #1 streaming platform in the US. Shorts now make up 15% of YouTube watch time. On the hourly, we have this supply at the top of the range, but this supply only sent us back to buyers. So if we come back into it, it's not a supply I'd like to short off of. If I short up here, I don't think I would. There's this iron condor that held us down yesterday, which are these yellow lines. But I think that's going to be removed with the news, with PMI coming out at 9. So I don't want to base it off of that either. So I probably won't short this. I would short 6100. I don't really want to short this either. 60, 70, 60, 80s. We were talking about getting up to 60, 80s yesterday. And we reacted to this zone. But now, this area here, we've been tested once. Then we came into it again, tested twice, found even less buyers than the first, or I mean, we found less sellers. This is the first time we tested that zone. Came back into the supply. The second time, we only found this many sellers. That's why I think on decent news, 6100 makes sense. I took a short last night off of this level here. Wrote it down. And then I got out the rest break even this morning. Was hoping to get some follow through to the bottom of the range, but didn't see it. This is the top of the range supply, but like I said, that's a retest of a retest. And we didn't push down. All we did was come back to the buyers. The blue lines on the left chart are kind of the day range I expect. If we go down, I don't expect to go much lower than this. If we go up, I don't expect to go much higher than this. But that's all prediction stuff, and definitely subject to change. 9 o'clock, we have news. That's what I'm going to wait for and see what kind of reaction we get. Looking at different news stuff. Boop, boop, boom. Gustas, what's up, man? Good morning to you. Okay, so if you're ready, we're going to do it. On the left here is the hourly, okay? So we're in this hourly range coming up to the top of the range. So I think we hold in here somewhere until 9 o'clock when we get news. If the market likes the news, then this hourly picture right now, we made a higher high, higher low. Yesterday we did make a higher high by like 2 points. Currently we're making a higher low. So a higher high into like 6100, I would look to find some shorts up here. I'm not really too excited about these immediate zones above us because this first supply, we tested it one time. This is the second time. And we can also see the reaction from the first test is pretty decent. The reaction from the second test is less. So that's what makes me think this area probably won't be a good area to short. But the yellow lines are the iron condor that's in the market. We were talking about that yesterday, and it held us down. So until that's removed, I think this will be our range. I think on good news, we could see some push higher. On poor news, this might be the top of our range. So kind of I think the market's waiting to for some more information as well. So as far as direction, I'm gonna wait and see. No clues. We're right on the yesterday's close, so there's no gap clues. I think we stay in between these blue lines today. I think if there's decent news, we have room to 6,100. There's just PMI today. Also, where do you check? I use Financial Juice. I think I like the way it looks. It's got it all laid out nice. It's got like a feed, and it'll just throw up things. This is where I read, like, when there was tariff discussions, it was popping up and stuff. Yeah, as far as plan for the day, I want to wait till news. We're too close to news, and we're too close to these levels. There's a lot of... This level looks weak here, but there's also options positioning up here. So it's kind of like a mixed probability, and I think it'll be dependent on how the market reacts to news. Yesterday, we took a couple shorts in this area. Didn't find any continuation. We ended the stream about here. I said I'd look for supply to form. It did right after. I shorted off this zone here, which stopped us out. At the end of the day, on this down move, we created supply again. So then I waited for this, and I got in of a retest here and rode that down. So that covered some losses from yesterday, at least. We came right up to our supply yesterday. I was surprised that we didn't actually go higher. The Condor, though, keeping the market in. How many hours do you usually spend spend trading? I get up probably too many. No, I'll trade most, or I'll at least watch most of the day. If nothing's really happening, I'll set some alerts around like 1 and just go about my day. And then after market reopens, depending on where we're at. So for instance, yesterday I sat down at my desk because we saw this reaction at the end of the day yesterday. So if we can play off this, because this showed us sellers come in from our supply, right here, getting in, this would have been an ideal supply to sell right there, but we waited for it to develop and we got in on this supply here. A little worse entry that we could have had. But it all depends where the market's at. Like right now, I don't feel excited about anything right now. So I probably wouldn't like just stare at the charts. I would wait until news came and try to make a decision after that. But if we're coming to an area, whatever time, the market doesn't wait for me. So if the market's coming to a supply zone I've been watching, I'm going to try to be there. And it could be, 6 p.m. and it could be 7 a.m. And sometimes it happens in the middle of the night and you just you're not there. So, but yeah, to answer your question, probably too much time at my computer, but it's a passion. And I like video games and stuff. I think I'm going to start the stream a little later, like now, like today, maybe 10 or 15 minutes before the market opens. Because I've been starting at like an hour before the market opens. And then I feel like it's a lot of downtime. I'm just adjusting a 5-minute range, seeing what we want to do. Gonna wait until 9. Right now we're coming back into our top of the range and this upper supply here. But like I said about this upper supply area is this would be the third time coming into it. Every time we come in a zone, it makes it weaker. Also, if you're interested in like patterns and stuff, we draw a straight line above the top. I have a lot of lines. I'm gonna clean this up. How can I clean this up? I'm going to use, instead of blue lines, I'm going to use alert lines like this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I like this better. Okay, so, oops, dang it. Okay, so the alert lines I'm going to put on my chart are going to be like our min-maxes of the day. I guess that makes sense because we'll use an alert line. That'll be, and then it also shows the number. So that probably looks way better. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Give me this line. Okay. All right, so we'll do that from now on. We'll have the alert lines be min-max of the day estimate. These yellow ones I'm going to keep here. These are just an iron condor that was in the market yesterday. Okay, that looks better. More clean, I think. Instead of a bunch of lines. So like I was talking about before the lines distracted me, we have this top coming across here. And then we also have this coming across here. We could form some sort of breakout pattern in here. Oh, get off my mouse. But consolidation area right now. Don't try to force anything, really. Yeah, we could do this. What can I name? We could do high of day, low of day. We'll do low of day 1. Low of day 2. Do high of day 1. High of day 2. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. That looks a little bit more professional. Are you invested in any stocks? Yep, I have a long-term portfolio. Just your ETFs and stuff. Just the big boys, and I some speculative stocks, but stocks are more solo buy-in stocks is more risky than just investing in an ETF. All right, let me do a be right back note real quick. Be right back before news at 9. I'm just going to make some more coffee and grab a bite to eat. So I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, right. Perfect timing. All right, just going over the day once again. Right now we're in this hourly range. 60s, 70s from yesterday to around 59.86. I have these alert lines set. Low of day 1, low of day 2, high of day 1, high of day 2. Oops. Those are just estimates based off of supply and demand or options positioning or both. Right now, this day we reacted off this supply here. We have marked in red. Yesterday we reacted off this supply. Okay. Yesterday's reaction smaller than the day before. Potentially less sellers. Sellers are going to be higher. What makes a lot of sense in my head. This made a higher high. This made a higher low. Another higher high. But we have to break this range first. So today I will either look for buys if we start coming down here, or sell around 6,100. I don't want to mess with this upper area because it's been retested several times. We've gotten a weaker reaction the last time. But we're also in the yellow lines. That's an iron condor range, which we were held down yesterday. So that's still there. I think it's going to get pulled depending on the news. But that's not something reliable that I want to trade off of, unfortunately. Last night we took, or not last night, yesterday, took a couple of shorts in this area. Ended the stream here. Said we would self-supply down. Took a loss off this supply. And then at the end of the day, it showed us an imbalance here by breaking the structure to the left. So I got into a short from this supply and held it, and then I got stopped out the rest of my position coming into the morning. Hang on one second. Oh, okay. What's that? Not news. Okay. That's the gap close. Not that it was much of a gap. It was only a few points. Good morning to you, Yuki. What are you? Sorry. COVID throat. Ugh. What are you referring to when you mention iron condor? Yeah, like I actually got that information from that Trading Edge. So they keep track of institutional order flow and stuff. And that's just like I think they said, I don't remember if they mentioned specifically, but JP Morgan has an iron condor in the yellow area. But I don't want to trade solely off that. I'm just taking additional information that's proven to be reliable and trying to see what fits. Like yesterday, that area came right into the supply. Unfortunately, we didn't really get a reaction until the end of the day, but it proved to have sellers there. Another reason why I'm not too excited about these sellers at the top of our range is because this is the next demand here. So these sellers at the top of our range sent it back to the buyers. And right now we're coming back into them. They don't look very strong is basically it. I have these black lines with these numbers and they say LOD or HOD. Those are going to be, I'm going to mark them like that from now on. It's like high of day and low of day. And those are just taking as much information as we can get and where most things coincide. Meaning price action, meaning options, couple other data sources like Trading Edge. If they post something useful, I try to incorporate it because I want to know where if everybody wants to sell in this area, I want to know about it. Rode down a little overnight short from here, then got stopped out the rest of it in the morning. No follow through. I thought we were going to go through this demand, but it ended up holding. You can't know which demand's going to hold. But this demand looks way better than the supply up here. Because this demand, we paused for a tiny bit, and then we actually went up to a new high. So this demand is actually something, and it has not been tested. I just thought we would go into the lower half of our range. PMI came out exactly what they thought, so. Fed barking. Lower labor supply from immigration is not good for firms. Fed barking. Deglobalization could be a headwind to U.S. growth. Nice down move off of that. What's left of these buyers? right under here. And that's low of day, potentially, if we get down there. We are just kind of doing this like little, I don't know what you call it, but we have this top going across horizontally. And then we have this coming in like this. So maybe we kind of range in this upper area, which would be a boring day. We'll just watch. Ate him right back up. Sloppy, we got no surprises, really. Which is good. If there's no surprises, then I think we go higher. Look how sloppy this daily chart looks. My goodness, these candles. We did. Doot, doot, doot. Where do we go from here? Yeah. Who knows? Sloppy, sloppy, though. It was great trading all through, like, this area. Right now, we're right in the middle. Doesn't really give me any information. We're not reacting to anything. Price was going up coming into the morning. It would make sense to go to 60/60s. We are coming technically into the supply. Right here is this full candle. But I drew it a little bit higher. Just gonna top right across. Ooh wee. Ba, 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 ba. Gustas, do you ever see yourself quitting trading for some reason? No, if anything, it would just be like maybe eventually move into just like the trading being like a daily and monthly investing, like dollar cost average, the dips type deal. But no, I don't know. I've been doing it so long, and that's just, it's definitely a passion. It never gets boring to me. Or it hasn't, knock on wood. Always always a challenge. There's always something to learn. Always stuff to keep you on your toes. The market's always the same. It's always been the same. Just more or less volatile. It's cool to see it work. It's interesting to me because it's like emotional people doing it all. What a cool thing. Big down candle there. So we could say we might be looking for the 60-20s down here. What's left of the hourly buyers are at 60-20. 60-24 is the bottom demand of this up move. Could see a little bounce there, but if we want to go lower, that's not going to offer much. If we come down, yeah, around 6,000s, right at this bottom area here, which is where we have like low of the day marked. Let's bring this over. That's 6,000 to the low. That's what we have this zone. Would probably take a trade if we got down there as well. And if we get a little lower down here, we'll see if we can form some demand, maybe take a stab. Daily sentiment index has climbed to its highest level since November. Typically correlates to a lower VIX and positive SPY returns. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 out of 10 times, 70% of the time, we will go up over the next month. I mean, I guess that doesn't give us much to work with on the lower time frames. And yeah, to go on about, do I ever see myself quitting trading? This is a skill that I want to pass down to my kid. And he doesn't, not even to be a trader. Like, I don't even be a trader, but like, hey, wealth building long term. Like, if you can buy daily dips with like cash you're putting away in your stock account, you're going to be so far ahead in the long run. Like, just some basic market knowledge. And yeah, that's what I want to pass down to him. And then if he wants to take it further, help him along the way. Also, what made you start trading and why did you stick with it? Um, So I wasn't in the market in like the 2008 market crash. And seeing the outcome and seeing value investors and how much, just by being patient and buying low, how much you can come up ahead of other people, right? Who just like don't put any thought into their investments and stuff. So it started off as I wanted to capitalize on the next 2008 crash. I wanted to learn as much as I could to make the best decision I could during our next down market. And why I stick with it, I think I stuck with it because of how challenging it was. I mean, it took me multiple years to even build up any confidence. I mean, you kind of just have to, and how much you learn about yourself too. I am now where I'm at now. I would say I'm one of the most patient, disciplined people that I know, and I'm not like full of myself either, because I've trained myself to be that way through pain. I'm kind of addicted to learning, so the market's a perfect source for learning. So I'm looking at, $29, right where we're at. So this iron condor moved up to these yellow lines. So right where we're coming back now. So right down in here, potential low of the day, this buy zone, demand, iron condor, all right down here. I think if price could do what I want it to do, I would want it to go up and short 6100. But I don't know if we form a 5-minute demand down here that looks clean, I might take a stabby stab. Kind of a messy chart today. I'd say the high and low of the days are the big areas to focus on. If we start getting towards low of the days, you should be, well, I'm going to be biased long. If I get near the high of the days, I'm going to be biased short. Right now, just right in the middle, coming off of this bottom demand slash yellow line, which is where the iron condor is positioned today. Not as strong as yesterday. That knocked us down. So if we do go up, I would still wait to short like a little bit higher. Did a little bit of yoga yesterday. Oh man, I just feel so wiped out. Still think like being sick just wiped me out. Why'd you guys start trading if you're still there? That's a good question. I think it also, if I don't want to be too vague or anything, but if you start with not necessarily the best reasons, it's going to make the psychology of trading much harder. Looks like it could be rangy. Yesterday ended up being pretty rangy. I mean, after the beginning move of the day, we just pretty much chilled right around here. That's also why I don't think these sellers are very strong up here, because when we did hit sellers, we kind of just drifted. You know, it was like this downtrend into the buyers looked kind of like an uptrend. Like, you know, slow, just creeping down. We'll see. We'll see. Some people in my family were into investing in finances. I got interested too and found out about options. Tried to gather as much information as possible and found you and Reddit. Oh, cool. Yeah, sorry you don't do much options here. I think options are good tools. They for sure are, but there's a lot of things to learn about them. They can be very complicated. far as shorter term trading, I think futures are just as straightforward as it gets, you know? That's cool. That's cool. That's kind of what I want for my kid is, you know, I want to be that, oh yeah, my dad's into investing, huh? Maybe I'll check it out, you know? And then if he shows interest, cool. Heck yeah. I think having a more solid understanding of investing and stuff and the markets in general is just good to have for your long-term wealth. Might shoot some buys a little bit lower if we can get there. Like I said, it would make sense to kind of just range in this area to do some sort of breakout pattern. Yeah, I found out about prop firms. I'm trying to pass them now, but so far after like 3 months of trading on the same prop account, I'm stuck at the same place where I began. Hey, don't be too hard on yourself. That is, a lot of people will be like, I traded for 3 months and now I'm down all my money. I think starting with a prop account, there's a little bit, you have to put a little bit of money up, but at the end of the day, you're not going to go broke. Unless you buy 1 million accounts, but that's a different story, right? They're a beautiful, beautiful tool to get your feet wet and stuff. I use props for like forward testing purposes because it's just nice to have. Automatically sets up a separate account, and then yeah, don't have to deal with anything. Real straightforward. But yeah, definitely don't be too hard on yourself. Few months, no big deal. You've probably heard me say before, but focusing on price, focusing on the basics, and then you could build off of it. Once you start to get more of an understanding, build off of it. Build rule sets. You know, say like whatever your weakness is, you know, build rule sets that you have to follow that counter those weaknesses if you can. I do not have a job because I'm still finishing 12th grade in school. Why I use prop? Cannot afford to lose a lot. Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of time ahead of you. All right, a lot of time ahead of you. I know a lot of times, like at 18, I'm a huge. Oh, geez, hang on. Hey, give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I was just gonna say, a lot of times at that age, you're expected to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. So you have time. I want to see if this is a viable way to make money long term so I could eventually do this, either as a way to supplement income or in an ideal world, I can just stop working 9 to 5. Yeah, that's for sure. I would say it's definitely something you could do long term. The hard part is, you know, finance. I feel like a lot of things just aren't real. Like a lot of things in the trading space just are not real. meaning they threw together some ideas, they got some samples that support their ideas, and that's it. Why I tune in your stream now is better for me to watch the market and listen to someone experienced talk about. Oh yeah. Yeah, well thanks again. I mean, I really appreciate you guys. I hope I can give some value. And if you ever want me to go into further about anything, just ask, cuz sometimes I don't know what to talk about. I think the biggest thing in trading, especially day trading, is where does everyone want to buy and where does everyone want to sell? If you can figure that out, if you could figure out an area that a majority of people want to buy, then take your strategy and only buy in that area. Boom. You know, that's basing off of real probabilities. If you like indicators and stuff, there's if you go in my Discord under the resources, there's a video about like why most trading strategies are fake. And I think it's super interesting because as soon as you start changing parameters of any indicator, as soon as you start adjusting things to fit your tests, all that testing goes out the door. Like the false positives you can get from it are just, I mean, I would argue everyone's fooling themselves into thinking that they have something, and then when they take it to the real markets, they've, you know, it's random. The markets are random. You have no idea what's going to happen. All we can do is try to be in the right area and right direction. Hey, you guys rock. Thanks. I'm gonna call Derek back. Hey. Hello? Nope, guess not. Hang on, let me check my Discord. Is it me? Oh no. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was you. Haha.
It was you.
Son of a gun.
Learn your computer.
I'm streaming Watch Your Language.
What?
I'm streaming Watch Your Language. No, I just wanted to warn you.
Ah. Well, hey, I'm taking my son to school and I'll be on in an hour. Are you gonna be trading?
I'll be here.
Awesome. I'll call you as soon as I get back and I log on.
All right, drive safe.
Thanks, brother.
All right,
Later.
peace. An hour. Drum roll, please. I sent him a message yesterday at 9. It was a sleeping GIF. He's like, yeah, I was up late. I'll be on tomorrow. But he's in West Coast, so it is early. That is early trading over there. I get up at 7, which is a decent time, but that would be 5 o'clock over there. We talked about why I don't want to trade. off this upper area. What is this blue line? Oh, gosh. That's just this thing I drew in. I was like, what is that? The reason why I don't want to trade off this upper supply here is we tested it once, moved down, tested it yesterday, moved down even less. If we come back into it, I think the sellers are going to be higher. It would make sense to make another high. I trade in Europe. It's 528 now. Oh yeah. What country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Middle of the day. Yeah. That'd be kind of how when is so 5:30 now. Oh, so like market closes like late for you. Lithuania. Oh, cool, cool. Never been, never been. I've been to Portugal, Germany, Poland, and my plane had an electrical fire, so I got to stop at an airport in Ireland one time. Poland is similar. Yeah, Poland was we I went to Poland when I was in the army, and we trained with the Polish army and ran around their woods and stuff. It was beautiful. They had a beautiful country. It was fun. That was a good time. Training always sucks, but it was cool to train with like the Polish dudes, and it was cool to man, we were just on this base. It was like everybody lived in like these big tents, and then outside, and then we were just like in the middle of a forest, like hundreds of miles of forest. It was like big kids just playing games. Right, I'm gonna draw this range in on the 5 minute here. And there's ways, I'm not in and out of the market like you see a lot of people, because I'm just looking for those big turning points. But there's plenty of ways to take advantage of supply and demand, with smaller moves. A lot of my losses, that I take, went like 10 points in my direction. So just always keep your options open. You don't have to um, have same style as other people. Right now, I'm forward testing. I'm trying to see if I could be more aggressive and take less risks for like the stream, just show more aggressive trading. But I'm forward testing on a minute chart to see how I want to enter and exit. And it's funny, the minute chart's so funny because it's supply and demand, just smaller. Like here's the minute I'm looking at over here. So if I wanted to get long down here, we can clearly see a beautiful move up, creates demand, and then the retest of demand is right here. So I'm seeing how little points. Right now I risk 4 points on a trade. I'm trying to bring it down to 2. If I could risk 2 points on a trade on the minute chart to enter, I can perhaps be more aggressive. Like if I don't get in right, I can be more aggressive if I think we're going to go in a direction. But it's funny, even on the minute, right? Boom, this candle goes up, breaks structure high. This creates demand. I would draw it here, wouldn't make it, but it'd be this candle. Boom. Boom, boom, it goes up there, breaks structure high. Didn't quite make it back, but very similar picture. It's all the same. Just when you're looking at imbalances on the small time frames, those are like HFTs imbalances, right? When you're looking at imbalances on the daily time frame, those are market movers, right? Sometimes Reddit is so like ah, random crap you see on the internet. Today is Wednesday. Go to the gym later. I'll play with the doggies today. Told them I would yesterday, and then I got busy. At the end of the day, when it was dark out, they looked at me. I thought you said we were playing, you son of a bitch. And then we cuddled. Is that right? Is that right? Come here. You stretching. She's just laying down. You don't have to harass her. I wanted to pet you. Come here. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. See where we want to get. Hanging out right around yesterday's close. I would say we hit demand on this down move. This bottom demand right here. I had it marked at the originating candle on the 5-minute right here. See what happens. I want to see us get into the 60-80s and see what happens. Or a little bit lower, I would have tried to buy. But like I'm working on my aggressiveness, like I was saying, forward testing this minute entry method I'm working on. I want to give it about a couple more weeks. But then if it ends up working pretty good, then like this scenario we see here, if we break the high, then I kind of expect to go higher. So then I'd look for a smaller entry on a pullback. Hey. Oh, I missed a spot shaving. Got up this morning, mixed the dog's food together, and then put my face in the sink. Good girl. A German Shepherd is such the big, black, scary looking dog. The biggest baby ever. She'll hear a noise like if the garbage truck comes, it makes a bang. She'll like go hide in the closet or hide under my desk. I was in the army for 7 years. Thanks, Yuki. It was a interesting time. Didn't do anything crazy. Just a lot of training. Messes up your body though. That is true. Not really many clues for me right now. And you know what I would never do is go into like a cave. Like those people that go in those tiny little cracks in the earth. Oh man. Oh man, I hate that you can't read like news articles without signing up and crap. That supply level is stubborn. This 5 minute we're sitting in right now, not wanting a break. I know we created this range like off the like when I'm focusing on price, I'm really just looking at the swing highs and swing lows and where the imbalances are. So this just created just a range like right off the bat. You could play it if you were aggressive, but I want those turning points. Ever since we made that dip down in the market, I feel like taking price a lot to settle that. Now we're like right in the middle. Literally just ranging like 50% of that. Is that? Yeah, this is the middle area right here. So from that dip, we're just literally decision-making mode. Who's taking that Derek bet? I think he'll be on today. He seemed really excited about this week. These alert lines here with the LOD 1 and 2 and HOD 1 and 2, those are how I'm going to mark high and low of day predictions because they look way better than those blue lines I was drawing. The yellow lines are um, iron condor positioning in the market, but it's not as strong as yesterday's. I think it would make sense to go up. I'd look for a short around 6,100. Or if we start to break up here, 6080s. We were looking for 6080s yesterday to short, but we turned off before it. This supply up here is it's tested twice. I don't really want to short off of it. I'd like to see it a little bit higher. Still holding it there. All the excitement will happen at the end of the day again. Oh my gosh, you scared me. Oh, my German Shepherd brought. Could you see that here? Maybe you saw it. She had like a stuffed animal in her mouth. Here, come here. What are you doing? This is just my closet. I just hung this up because I took the door down. Come here. Let me see your face. Your face. Oh, oh, oh. I took the door down because I have a pull-up bar there. What are you doing? Want to say hi? Want to say hi? What are you hiding for? What are you hiding underneath there for? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, God. I was trying to show you. You're just shy, aren't you? My eyebrows like twitching out. Feel like a mad scientist or something. Breaking that prior candle's low. We could break 46. Then maybe we see half half move. I don't know. Still in this range. I feel like this has been happening the last couple days. Is market opens up, does something, and then we're in some sort of range for like the next hour, hour and a half. Happened a couple days ago. We went up, stayed in this range for like 2 hours. We went up, stayed in this range for a couple hours yesterday. I think it makes sense to go higher. We're just not in any area that I want to take a trade at. I'm gonna go tinkle. Breaking up again. See if we can finally get through this. Holy cow. The indecision. It's going to be market indecision until Trump says something. Then it's going to be, oh, God, panic. And then indecision again. And if you have questions about supply and demand or anything, just feel free to ask. No dumb questions. I might give you a dumb answer, but there we go. Finally. Finally. Goodness gracious. All right, now we're in a 5-minute uptrend. Looking at this higher supply. Like we said, I'm not... If the scenario was slightly different, I would be looking for shorts up here. But because this supply we're coming into is just a retest of this supply, it was tested 1 time and 2 times. So this would be the 3rd time coming into it. It would make sense to go a little bit higher. I may look for shorts around 60-80s. Ideally 60-100s. Didn't quite make it low enough to where I wanted to buy. I totally could have. If we look at the 1 minute, so down in this area here on the 5-minute, we were coming into the demand, you could see the 1 minute just paints the same picture that we look at on every time frame. Down here in our area, we made this upswing here, created demand here. So right here, this demand is there. We retest it, almost to the tick. Move up. Move up on this swing, create demand, retest. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So I'm trying to get comfortable with the 1 minute. And I'm trying to adjust my risk and stuff so that I can take more of quote unquote day trades. Because it and you'll also be able to see more examples of zones forming. We'll see. Like I said, I want to get a couple more weeks forward testing on that. Like, not quite sure I have my risk where I want it to be. Let me let the dogs in. Nice day out, huh? You guys like it when it's a little cold and then just run around like crazy? All right, Gustav, if we get anything, I'll make like a little recap video. Thanks for hanging out, man. Good talking to you. See if we can get to one of our zones today. Looking pretty potentially rangy today.
Then again, I pay 10.
Market sure is taking its time today. It really has been. Last couple days. We caught some movement last night. Got a little bit of the way down. That covered our losses from here. Put us up a little bit. Still hard to get these turning points. The last one, short up here that we were looking at, happened. Should have jumped on that, but didn't. This didn't come down as far as I thought we were going to. But it formed a nice retest of demand. Still hanging out here. Want to see it up higher? We're just hanging in the middle. Just broke out of this 5-minute range. Here. This upper supply on our range is what we're coming into right now. That's not supply I want to trade off of just because. Crazy dogs. Slow morning. Still literally right around yesterday's close. Another day where we open up quite not in a location that I want to trade. Right in the middle. We'll try to hang on and see if we can get anything. Hey. Don't need your hollering, Jen. Excuse me. John King. What's up, John? No trades today yet. I'm looking for 60, 70, 60, 80s potentially to get a short. I don't want to trade this supply we're coming into right now because it's a retest and a retest. So this would be the third time coming into it. So I believe we go higher. And we'll try to play off that. I have these LOD lines and HOD lines. That's where I believe the high and low of the day could potentially be. And there's Derek, right on the dot. Is it really you?
Yes, it's me. I've come.
How's it going,
I
man?
have come. It is me, Ming. How you doing?
How was the drop off?
Oh, it was nice. You know, I choked out a parent.
Dude, sometimes you
cool.
have to.
Got to. Am I on the stream?
Yeah. So you just admitted to your crime.
It's all good. It's not that bad of a crime. I've done much worse.
Please tell me more.
No, it was cool, man. We're getting some rain out here. Fucking now that our whole city is burned down, it decided to rain.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're glad we burned you good, and now we hope you like mudslides. So, you know.
Take any trades today?
Another day out in LA, baby. No, not yet. Not yet, bro. I got these payouts on all these accounts, so I was waiting for those to process because
Nice.
I didn't want to touch them. I didn't want to touch them until they took the money out of the balances, you know?
Good.
So yeah,
good
so
discipline.
all that's done. So I'm looking for a trade right now. I'm looking to go short, but not yet. I don't want to fight this current move, but I want to go short up.
Yeah,
here
I'm looking up a little higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, but I don't know. I'm gonna be patient, you know. I'm just gonna be like my top step accounts. You know, you need to have 5 days of $200 or more each day for the payouts, and I already have I just got the payouts on those, and I already have 2 more days of, I'm already up like fucking over 3 grand on those accounts already, So I
Nice,
want to,
dude. Cool.
yeah, those are already positive for today because I took a trade yesterday, in the evening time.
Oh, did
So
you go
I'm
short
just
with
gonna.
me?
I don't know. Did you go short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Held it a little bit
Yeah, that was.
overnight.
Yeah, yeah. No, I had a really good trade on those on the top step. So I'm just trading these. I'm trading these other ones right now. Yeah, these other funded accounts right now.
Nice, dude. John
But
says,
yeah, I
oh,
want to
yeah,
be
go.
patient. I want to be patient because of these moves up, dude. I feel like if you don't get them on a good pullback, I think I told you. I feel like if you don't time these moves up right, then you can really get fucked on these longs.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So looks like I missed this move up. I think. I mean, we'll see. What do you think? You think it's gonna climb higher?
Yeah, I think we go a little higher at least.
I do
But
too.
I'm not expecting a whole bunch out of today.
Right. Yeah. But I'm definitely looking for a trade. I just want to
John
see.
asks, what kind of confirmation do you look for before entering short? So we'll go over last night's short. So once we were looking for shorts all day, never really got the setup we wanted. At the end of the day, after we reopen, we break this low here. That shows us an imbalance short. Somewhere up here, right? There's an imbalance short. So there's this supply here. So now, since it broke demand, it showed the imbalance. So now I want it to retest a supply level to get short. I didn't get this retest. I actually waited for this drop to form, and then I sold this supply right there. But it's
Hey
just
Trevor,
reading the yeah.
real
What's up?
real quick. Sorry to cut you off. I was just gonna say, can you share your
Oh yeah,
your
yeah. My
screen?
bad. My bad.
Yeah, sorry about that. Thank you.
Cut me off again. See what happens.
Ooh, I might. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm looking like 60, 80s potentially for some sellers, and then 6100 if we make it that high. But I don't think we'll make it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. The reason why I don't like these sellers up here is because it's retested, and also when we tested them the first time, we pushed down this much, and then we came down, tested them again, and we pushed down like half as much. So they're just not showing that they're there. And this is turning out to be like an hourly flag or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go a little bit higher here into this area, and I'm gonna look to go short up there.
Oh, it sounds like a mighty fine plan.
I mean, I'd like to see a reaction where I think it's gonna happen first, and then wait for a pullback. But we'll see how patient I am. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. We're almost there.
Yeah. So I also took, just to go over that imbalance thing, yesterday after the stream, John, when we broke down here, we broke these lows here. And then I was looking at taking a supply. So either this one or this one. I took this supply here, and then we got stopped out. Just to make a new high barely. And then that was our turning point. So we kind of we got in with the front runners, and they still wanted to make one more high. But then we got in after it showed us again. Yesterday was kind of a sloppy day. See if this offers us This is supply, right? Until it's broken. I just don't think it'll offer too much resistance. And then you could clip it and play it back to me when it goes straight down from here.
Order filled.
Something happened.
Yeah, I entered.
I need to go refill my water.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Boom, boom. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you. Thanks, Derek.
What?
For welcoming me back.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Dude, thanks, man.
I'm in a trade, bro, so I don't even know where I am
sorry.
now.
Sorry.
Focus. Just leave me alone. Don't talk to me, please.
Can't trade and talk?
No, I just feel like, I don't know, as soon as you got back on the stream, the trade went against me somehow.
Oh, wait, what? Excuse me?
Maybe I want to get off this shit, dude. Nah. Welcome back, brother.
Dude,
I took it a little bit early, you know? Honestly, like, I just liked it right there. I feel like this move up is exhausted, but I did enter it early. I wanted it to get up on NQ. I wanted to get to like 21,668, 2170, really. Like 670 is where I'd like it to get to on there. I don't know where that is on ES.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at.
I think basically the beginning of your red level, or the
21,670
is where I was. 21,670 on.
Oh yeah, a tad higher.
Right, on NQ.
I would say.
So I wanted it to really get there, but I just, once again, that's just impatient, you know. And now the trade Now I'm down $100 on this fucking, well, $70 because I was impatient, you know?
Looks more like 21,700 area.
Yeah. Yeah, like right in there, that area. What do you,
Yeah.
that's a good area.
Yes, sir.
But it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I like entering early and having the trade go against me. It feels good.
Now, I mean, there is a benefit to being aggressive, you know.
Yeah, there is.
You
And it's
never
also
miss
a
the trade, but you
benefit to
know.
sitting in a trade that's against you and just following your rules and fucking just, it is what it is, you know?
Just managing risk.
That's it, baby. That's it. Now, with that being said, bears activate now. Here they come. They said, yes, Derek, we didn't know you were in the trade. Let us dump this for you.
Now we know.
Now we know you have a position in the market. And
Straight
now,
up we go.
no, we start manipulating it. Watch, I'm going to start moving my buy limits around down here. And they're going to go liquidity and they're going to try to seek it.
Here, I'll just throw some limits down there for you, so they'll...
Yeah,
Look
baby.
at me, look at me.
Put some limits down there. Come on.
Oh no, it filled it.
See, I really want to get short up here a little more. That's okay.
Patience. The yellow
Yeah.
lines I have are an iron condor in the market. We had an iron condor in the market yesterday that held us down. And
That
it's
used to be my
right.
nickname.
Iron Mike Condor.
No, the white condor.
Oh. Because you're white?
Yeah. Because I'm black.
Oh. And you're... you can jump high? Because condors can fly?
Because I used to get so high, I would be flying in the air like
Oh.
white. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Push it on up. I mark
See, this is the level I had marked where I'd like to get short, where I should have waited to enter, but it's okay.
Patience, man. Patience pays. Patience saves you.
I do think something is going to happen in this general area. So hopefully it happens.
Dude, I think that's 100% accurate.
Before I get stopped out. Meaning I think we're going down in this general area.
Oh. You just said something was going to happen. I think you're right on
that. I know. I corrected myself. I know.
Too late. Came out of your mouth.
Got my ghost. No one's at my house. Normal trading day.
I didn't get any. I just had double coffee this morning. I actually might go get one more.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I've been loving this grape ghost.
Oh, the Welch's?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't even like grape shit, but like, I don't know. For some reason, this is just, it's my favorite one.
Tastes like childhood.
Yeah, it's good. It tastes like some type of medicine, but the good kind. I don't know.
Robitussin.
Yeah, grape. What the fuck?
Oh, there we go. Hold on.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Delete that. Still resistance up here.
A lot of resistance, right?
But the reason why So like on the hourly, I didn't want to trade that supply we're coming into because it's the third time we're coming into this supply. So I think that we would go through it, but I still think there's a lot of sellers just up above here somewhere. It's yesterday's high. 69, nice. We can't get above 68. Because then you have to turn around. Crickets. Come on, Yuki. It was great. My humor is dry. We do it? Yep, okay. Back into an uptrend. Any lines on my chart? Hang on. No, I don't want that. That looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good market range. Top of our range, 6,100. Might give us a turn up here. We'll watch and see this.
A PFA alert line has been touched.
I need to turn that off. Holy crap. Oh, boom, turn that off. Okay. It won't yell at us that an alert line has been touched now. Also up here, we're coming into a low volume area. Probably like the 84s to the 75s. A lot of confluence in this area. It's going to take a lot of volume to break this. So I think a pullback would be expected. Don't make me eat my words, market. When you say low volume, do you mean not much time spent there? Yep, I just look at, I'll take a volume profile tool on the hourly. And then if we look, kind of hard to see with this red zone, but right in here, there's a noticeable dip in volume. But just something to be aware of. Sometimes you'll see those low volume nodes in a really obvious specific thing, and they can offer some good confluence. Just any clues we can grab, you know? Anything. I'm grasping at anything. I want to know what where everybody could potentially be looking.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can you hear me now? Good. Trump says U.S. will take over Gaza Strip and doesn't rule out using American troops. Why, though?
Because he's Trump.
Dude, I would be pissed if I got sent to the Gaza Strip.
Why?
It sounds like a horrible deployment.
It'd be awesome. You'd love it.
All right, let's let price play out.
Bro,
See if
what
it
the?
shows us any
Can I curse on your
weakness.
stream?
What's that?
Can I curse on your stream?
I don't care. I mean,
What
like
the
like
fuck is
normal
going
normal
on with my
cursing. Yeah,
trade, bro?
I heard you.
Stupid ass dude. So much for my thesis.
Can always get back in.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm okay. I opened with a small position. I'm still in it, but it's not the way I want my first trade to be.
Waiting to see if Get any sellers to step in. It's reaching. Now I'm looking for like the first sign of sellers to come in is breaking a 5-minute candle low. We haven't broken one prior low this whole way yet.
Man, it just keeps pushing up.
Yep. We're coming into the top of a options positioning right up here in the 80s. Kind of expecting something here, and we can reach it. Because it hasn't shown any weakness on this move up yet.
Nothing.
Nada. The opposite of weakness, actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to get another coffee, but we're in the prime real estate area now.
Prime real estate for the short.
Yeah.
I just didn't think, man, when I entered, I didn't think that it still even had that much left to do what it did. But
Does what it wants.
yes, sir. You never know. Fucking strong, dude. There was no real crazy news, was there? What was it? The farm, wasn't it? The farm and the ISM or something?
Yeah, that was like earlier though.
Right.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Just needed this.
The jobs market could break towards more hiring or firing. So it could do one or the other.
Okay.
Valid input there. Who said that? Who said Fed barking? It could go up or it can go down. Oh man. Come on, baby. U.S. Postal Service reverses decision to halt China shipments. I guess we're just going to say something and then change our mind. Up again, up again. Coming into the 80s. Bing, bing, bing. Where's that alert even coming from?
So what? You gonna enter a short or what?
It's got to show me something first.
Of course. What? And then you'd look for it on a pullback.
Yeah. We still haven't broke prior bar low yet.
I know.
This whole way up.
Insane.
Even a simple way to trade, if you get a run up like this, is just dragging a sell below the prior bar low, and if it breaks, then you're in. Once you come into like a prime area.
As activate.
Coming down.
Walking barely.
See if I can hit that 72.50. That prior bar. First thing it's got to do.
What is that beeping?
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
How do you hear it though?
I don't know. It goes ding.
Oh, is it playing through my? Oh. All right, you won't hear it anymore.
Good.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. What was it?
Oh, it's just like the news alert things popping up.
Oh, well then keep it on.
I'll just read it to you.
I like it. I like it.
I like it. I love it. All right, it's back on. You goober.
I love our Secretary of Defense, bro. What a great choice.
Peter?
He's a nut, bro. That fool's a nut.
Mr. Peter.
Other countries are like, oh fuck, dude, we can't fuck around. This fucker's drunk, and he's like a drunk ex-soldier who's.
Yo, is this the nuke button? Is this the nukes?
Like, fuck that. We'll bring hell upon them. He's nuts, bro.
Dude, he's literally.
Watch. No countries are gonna fuck with us in the next 4 years, bro. No countries are gonna.
Oh, we're just fucking with everyone else.
Yeah,
we're doing the
cool.
fucking.
We're gonna be cool, bro. We're cool with fucking a lot of countries, dude. Like, you know, I'm telling you, Trump's gonna get the Russia-Ukraine thing to stop. All that. Whether you like.
He
Trump
said
or
day
not.
one. He said day one though. He
he's
already failed,
I mean,
man.
whether
Already
you like
failed.
him or not, look, dude. Whether you like him or not, he fucking has a good rapport with those dictators. You know.
Yes, he does. I won't argue that.
And I mean, fucking bro, I'm telling you,
I don't
he
know if
makes it
that's.
so they don't want to. They respect him, bro, and they don't want to fuck around, and we don't want to fuck around either, bro. They, like they know what's up, dude. You'll see. I'm telling you,
We broke
there will be no
the
major
prior candle
conflict.
lows finally.
Shut up, Trevor.
No major conflict. Okay. Listen,
What do you go
you
by?
can't
What do
you
you
can't
go
just
by
say we're
on?
gonna go take over the Gaza Strip.
Hey, what do you? I love that idea, bro. We should fucking take over the Gaza Strip for good.
That's a big
It's
R
beautiful right
word.
by the ocean. I'll go there for a vacation. Eat some fucking kebabs on the ocean and chill, bro.
Oh, I love kebabs. What were you saying
Yeah.
before I cut you off?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. You always cut me off.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck. I was gonna say something. I forgot.
Must have been important.
It was actually. I'll think of it.
All right, let's see what we can do. If it starts breaking down, we got a lot of room
I don't know. I
downwards.
feel like a lot of buyers are gonna buy into this move down right here. A little bit lower, but I feel like a lot of buyers. I hope we can break it, bro. I don't know. We'll see. Right down in here. Don't you think there's going to be a lot of buyers down here? Or no.
No, I mean, I think if we start breaking down, we can come down to the 50s. Pull back to the 50s would make sense to even go higher. Or if we have, if these are the bulls, then who's gonna stop them?
Right.
Good sell criteria area though.
Mm-hmm. Not one red bar this whole way up, bro, on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, right.
And on the hourly. The hourly from shit, dude. What, midnight?
From 5 for the ES. 5 a.m. Did you get the alert?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, just stock updates.
Huh.
I don't follow those.
He's taking over Syria. Troops will be on the ground.
I don't know if you're serious.
I'm not serious. I'm just waiting for
That's
the
the
next
problem.
I'm waiting for the Trump tweet.
We're nuking everybody. My eye is spazzing out. Like twitching.
Oh, that was happening to me. Late last year that started happening because I think it's because I was looking at, like, dude, I was trading so much. I was trading at night and I was looking at my screen so much. And I think that had a big part to play with it,
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
And also, like fucking watching like just watching TV or watching, other shit with my son, playing
Eyes are doing
games.
work.
Your eyes are doing work, bro. I hate that though when it's twitchy like that.
Yeah, right.
Mine was bad, bro. It was just going nonstop. Stress too. Maybe you're really
Strep.
stressed out.
Oh, stress.
Stress, yeah.
Like strep throat can cause a twitchy eye? Whoa.
No, maybe you're super stressed because you know you want to take a short right now, but you haven't.
Oh, I am. This is not on there.
Come on, Bears. Show me what you got, baby.
Had this on sim over here.
Break down, baby. So I actually helped you, huh? I reminded you to switch it from sim?
Yeah. I
See?
just, yeah.
You owe me $100. No big deal.
All right, I got you.
It's only 100. Man, I went to this steakhouse the other night.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Probably the best steakhouse I've ever been to, dude. Amazing.
Really?
So good. So good, man. It's called Steak 48.
That's a name.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. There's a restaurant called Mastro's out here, and the people who started that restaurant opened this restaurant. And the steak, bro, is, I mean, if you like steak, it's best I've ever had.
I like a nice piece of meat.
And it was free, so.
I like free meat even better.
Yeah.
No homo.
Love me a good piece of meat.
All right, Derek.
You know what I haven't tried though, man, that I really want to try is elk.
Elk?
Yeah.
Probably like venison, right?
I've heard elk is such good meat, dude. And bison too. But elk, dude, like I've heard it's so good. Yeah, kind of I guess kind of similar to venison, but not as gamey, I don't think. More like steak.
Yeah, venison's real gamey.
Yeah. So, what do you think here? Have we started a downtrend in your eyes?
We
Or
created supply on the 5 minute, so we have room back down to the 50s. But we'll see. Sellers could be. I wanted it to be up to the 80s.
yeah, and it's not that strong of a push down either, don't you think?
Yeah, well, we broke the most recent little demand level. That's something.
Mm-hmm.
We're right in the area, though. Couple stabs. Tommy's growling.
What's that?
Tommy's growling. Feed me.
Oh, you know what? I remember what I was going to ask you. What name do you go by on your YouTube? So I call you that.
Tej or Tejas, or you could just call me Trevor. I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Don't matter.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I don't want to call you the secret name I have for you.
Oh yeah, keep pet names to a minimum.
I will. Donkey. Come on already.
Move a little higher with like high volume would be a cool picture too. Ooh.
How's the weather out there?
Like above freezing actually. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay. It's cold though,
Yeah. Still jacket weather out.
huh? Mm-hmm.
You guys are lucky to have a nice warm fire to keep you toasty during the winter.
Yeah. We actually had about fucking 15 of them. So it was nice because it was, no matter what side you turned to, there was fire there
There's
to keep
always
you warm.
warmth.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. See if anything will come from this. We'll see.
Of course, something will come from this. Just a little bounce off the 9 SMA. Now we're going to break through it.
The
Push
SMA.
through it, baby. The SMA.
The 9 SMA.
Yeah. Break through him. Get out of my way, SMA.
I'm coming through, SMA.
Yeah. They were like, buy it on the pullback to the SMA.
You like SMA or VWAP?
Yeah, Whoppy. Or anchored Whoppy.
We gotta start a new trend.
Let me get my hot dog with a extra SMA.
Bill to abolish OSHA has been introduced.
Excellent. Dump it.
Well, yeah, why do we even have OSHA?
Send it.
All right, John, thanks for hanging. Good luck to you too if you're trading. And
Later,
thank you for sending your luck this way.
God bless you. He will be with you.
Very kind. Very kind, Eric.
I know. Now, Baz, activate now. Break through the SMA 9 and let's get to the SMA 20.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah.
Get to the other side of the SMA. Do it now.
Well, rolling stone like Jagger. How many people are on your stream right now? 0.
5. It says 5. Only 2 likes, and I'm one of them. And I bet you didn't even like it, you son of a gun.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not good. I'm not technologically advanced like that. I'll do it later when I'm on YouTube. Bro, I'm talking to you through my cell phone right now and not through the computer because I'm
not technologically advanced like that.
I'm not. That's why I got fucking all my monitors are for trading, man. I don't know how to be like, yeah, 10-4. I don't know how to talk to you through my computer. Hey. I guess there's a microphone though. Right? Does my computer have a microphone?
I don't know, does it?
Or do I have to use a headset? I don't know. I don't know how it works, bro. I don't use a computer for that.
You got a desktop, right?
Yeah, the most powerful computer on the earth, actually. My homeboy built it for me. Well, he builds computers. This thing is sick. It's like a full gaming computer. I don't even use it. It's got an NVIDIA 6080 or some shit. GeForce. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff. Ryzen,
Intel.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's a 64 gigabyte or 64 gig. Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's a lot. You can open up so many Chrome tabs.
It's more than capable. But I don't know. I've never played a game on it in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I just play PS5.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Fair enough, fair enough.
You're pretty good at Call of Duty Black Ops 6, buddy.
You're a good blopser?
Pretty good. I don't think you want to ever see me in multiplayer, buddy. If we come across each other, it's going to be just like a flash. You're not even going to know what. You're going to go, was that? Wait.
My internet's just going to shut off.
Was that Derek? Oh my God. I'm knifed. I'm on the ground. I'm just going to run by you and knife you.
The knifing and
I'm getting pretty good, buddy. I'm telling you. You might be good on the computer, but step into my realm.
Sticks. My thumbs don't work that way. I can't move my thumbs. Like, I have no control over them.
Well, that's fine. Call of Duty, you can. I think it's a cross-gen thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think you could download the finals, play for free. We need a third person on our team.
No, I don't know how to play that. I'd have to get practice first. I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad going for your team. And then what happens when I get killed? You guys would all be pissed at me like, fucking Derek, man. We brought you on the team and you costed it. You costed us.
Not that serious.
Here it comes. Let's go. Get through this already.
My favorite part of a dubstep song is when it drops. That was the market's cue. Did not take it. Did not take the bait. I'm just going to keep trying to predict huge drops and then clip it the one time I do. Clip it and chip it.
Hey, if someone Venmos me, does the money come to me right away? Like, meaning like, I know it comes to my Venmo right away, but can I put it in my bank right away?
I think so, but it might charge like I don't know, like a couple bucks or something to get like instant deposit. I think that's how Cash App does it. Not sure though. Zelle goes straight into your bank.
Bro, this guy owes me 3,800 bucks, and he's trying to Venmo me the money. Like, bro, bring the cash, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass actually, because you probably have to pay like a bigger fee to get it to your
Not even
account.
cash, bro. It's cash, dog. Every week, it's cash. Like, it is what it is. If you know, like, dude.
Green moolah.
Anyway, he needs to bring it, or he needs to Zell me. I'm not doing this Venmo shit. It should be. That's pretty much the whole point of the app, I thought. Oh. Here, I'm gonna
See if
hit
we
you.
can break this low.
Let me call you back, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you back.
No problem. We'll see what happens in this trade. See if we could start breaking down. If we start breaking down, we'll leave with a plan. If we get stopped out, we'll leave with a plan also. Right now, coming into this area, the 80s, I expect to see sellers. If we continue this uptrend, 6100s. If we can get a pullback into demand, we might look for a buy setup. Now we broke the highs again. We're testing this supply again, so we probably we might see a reaction. This might be our reaction, but we probably go a little higher. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Right now we're high a day level 1, potentially high a day here. If not 6100 area. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna try to start streams closer to market open instead of like earlier in the pre-market, so then I could hopefully stream a little later and get a few trades on, because we got a few trades yesterday, but it wasn't until later on. So that's the plan. Look for buys around 60-20s, 60-30s, even 60-40s if it presents itself. Or looking sells at 60-80s and looking sells at 6100. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'll probably make a video covering a few things today, and then I'll see you tomorrow.